All right. So this is what I wanted to talk to Charlie Kirk about. And there he is, Charlie Kirk. Pops up just like that, folks. It's magic of television. Charlie, really, really good to have you. Day two. And
Thank you, Eric.
I was just telling the folks about that that crazy video, the hot mic catching Dan Crenshaw threatening Tucker. And Charlie, I'd like to hear your thoughts on the actual threat, but then also, I said earlier in the show, like how easily it was for Crenshaw to lie. He said, no, I didn't do that. And they have it on tape. And the reporter said, not only did he say it on tape, he doubled down with it when they were off camera as well. But we got a guy who's willing to lie to the American people like it's rolling off his tongue. Charlie.
Yeah, well, and first of all, Eric, congratulations. Real America's Voice is the premier channel for all people, so make this your go-to destination all day. And I know we have a lot of friends watching right now, so congrats, Eric. I'm super thrilled for you, and Parker and Rob have been working really hard. So any way we can help you at Turning Point USA, or I can help you, we are an ally here. So really happy for you, Eric. And happy
can I
for
just
Rab
jump
and
in there
everybody
real
at
quick?
home.
Let me on the backside of that. I am thrilled to be here. I mean, we go from Charlie Kirk, who has just tapped into the pulse, not only of the younger generation, the voters, the conservative voice, MAGA voice. You really have a great reach. And this is not just blowing smoke up everyone's dress. But think about this, folks. You have Charlie Kirk, who has the pulse of the American people. And then Jack is here as well, has the same type of feel. I come on and I'm like really holding the media accountable. That's my forte. I've done media for so many years. I've been all over the place in the media, and that's my thing. And then we go to Bannon, who I don't know. I learned so much from Bannon, just his policy analysis. He sees things. He sees dead people in policy, and it's phenomenal. And then John Solomon, who breaks more news than anyone I've ever seen in my life. It's just a wonderful lineup. Anyway, I digress, but.
No, it's an all-star lineup. And then don't forget, you got Bannon in the morning, and then you also got Grant. And, I mean, it is an all-star team here at Real America's Voice. So really thrilled, Eric, that you're able to keep the momentum going throughout the day. So really great stuff.
Cool.
On the Crenshaw-Tucker video, I had to watch it 10 or 12 times just to, like, did he really say that? And I believe in the clip he says, I'm not kidding. I think there was a disclaimer where he's like, I'm not joking, I'm not kidding. Look, I don't want to minimize Crenshaw's service to the country, but he's lying here. Mm-hmm. And he wants to talk like a big, tough guy. I mean, he obviously has served in the front lines, and we thank him for that. But now he's like, oh, if I see Tucker, I'll kill him. That's really disturbing chatter from a member of Congress. And I think there should be some consideration to strip Dan Crenshaw off of his committees because of this.
Yeah.
You should not have a member of Congress talk about the most popular talk show host saying, I'm going to murder him because you have policy disagreements.
Yeah. How about not talk about a human being that way, especially not an American citizen that way, not to mention one of the most outspoken conservative voices in America. I mean, it's so many levels. And my problem is, again, the reporter was asked later, and the reporter said, oh, yeah, he not only said it on that hot mic, he said it again to me personally. So, I mean, and then to say I never said it, it was scorch earth and just walk away from, pretend he didn't say it, and we're all supposed to say no. And really, this is what I do, honestly, Charlie. If you're a Republican and you're going to do stuff like that, I'm going to call you out on it. You have to. You have to. Otherwise, people won't trust us,
100%.
And so, yeah, so that was one. And then the other one, Joy Reid gets bounced out of MSNBC, one of the most race-playing, race-baiting personalities on television. And Megyn says, you know what? No good. I'm glad you're gone. And then Don Lemon says this about Megyn.
So let me just say to Megyn Kelly, in my 30-some years as a journalist and my 50-some years as a person of color, go yourself. Okay? I usually don't like to talk about her because she's one of those people, she thrives on it. She has built the second part of her career.
Charlie, you see that dramatic sipping of his coffee? I almost said his coffee, just to throw dramatic effect into the middle of it. But I pick Megyn. I think she wipes the floor with him.
Yeah, I mean, Don Lemon does not have much of a career, nor does Joy Reid anymore. Megyn Kelly does. Megyn Kelly is a great patriot. She has a bigger following than she did in the previous couple networks that she worked at. And It's just so interesting when it comes down to no one really graduates post first or second grade. It's just kind of name calling with a little bit more vulgar words. You know, Dan Crenshaw, Don Lemon, Joy Reid. It's like there's no really philosophical depth to this, or it's just like, screw you and you're terrible and I hate you. Like, okay, great. But Don Lemon and Joy Reid are increasingly irrelevant. People don't talk about them. They don't watch them. And they know it. Once you, the test is this, and it's a very important test for Don Lemon and Joy Reid. Once they are no longer on CNN or MSNBC, are they able to be popular or relevant for them? The answer is no.
Yeah, and I was speculating that it'd almost be torture, like a prison sentence. I have to listen to Don Lemon, Joy Reid, and what's the other one? The Jim Acosta. Imagine the three of those doing a podcast. Just don't do it. I don't want to hear that. That'd be god awful. This Doge idea. I'm kind of laughing that couple of young bucks within Doge are the ones who are exposing a lot of the waste, fraud, and abuse that's going on, and the left is fighting so hard for that reason. Elon Musk isn't an elected official, so what? I mean, he's elected by Donald Trump to go get the job done, and we've elected Donald Trump to do it. But younger people are literally going line by line in code, finding stuff, and somehow the left thinks that's a bad idea. How do they win this? How do they even fight that position?
We are barreling towards a referendum of whether or not we're going to have a permanent multi-million person federal bureaucracy, or if we, the people, are able to have an ultimate check and balance on it. That's really the question in front of us heading into this midterm cycle. I know it's still a ways out, and kind of what's in front of us. Are we allowed to fire federal workers? Who do they work for? Where does the money come from? You see what Elon Musk has done via Doge. He's uncovered one of the greatest fraudulent scams in front of us, has gone down to the fiber, to the details, to the fundamental core of the issue. And we see massive amounts of waste, misappropriation of funds. And this is something I think that we're going to win, because what side would you rather be on? The side of the American people or of government workers that can't even answer an email asking them the 5 things that they got done last week?
You know, guys, Control Room, again, this is Charlie. We're wide open on the show. I literally talk to Control. They'll put up the Control camera. MD will be on the mic. Control, can we get that Caroline Levitt soundbite from the top of the show where this is amazing. I love this soundbite where she basically tells the world there's a new sheriff in town. All the rules of the White House Correspondents Association, we're blowing them the hell up. Take a listen if you got it. MD, if you got it, roll it.
As you all know, for decades, a group of DC-based journalists, the White House Correspondents Association, has long dictated which journalists get to ask questions of the President of the United States in these most intimate spaces. Not anymore.
Not anymore, and I will point out, I believe, Charlie, didn't the AP just come and say that it is now called the Gulf of America? I love this stuff.
Oh, they bent the knee. That's right. That's right. They lost the lawsuit. They bent the knee. This is an America is back administration, and media has profoundly changed. No one really reads these antiquated newspapers anymore. It is over the top. It is podcasting. It is shows like this. It is Real America's Voice. It is over the top information flow. And so it's a very exciting moment that the White House appreciates it and understands that. And we are on the cutting edge of an information revolution.
All right, Charlie Kirk, appreciate your time, my man, and really, really excited to be sharing a network with you, my friend.
Congratulations again, Eric. Talk to you soon.
I will talk to you again. Thanks. All right, folks, we will be right back.